Hi everyone, I'm back with a book haul. It's actually a relatively small one, but I thought let me just get this done. And then I have forgotten one. I will be back. I've forgotten one in my stacks because it's buried under everything else. Got it. That one won't be in the thumbnail because I'm not retaking that. Now we've got every book that is going to be in this book haul. So it's made up of books from Waterstones, Vinted, eBay, a magazine that I need to show you, and ones that I picked up while I was away in London. So we are going to start off with Empire of the Dawn by Jay Kristoff. This is the third and final book in the Empire of the Vampire series. This is a it's not Waterstones exclusive edition. It is just the one I got from Waterstones. I like how it has like the thing in the front where it tells you like everything that the dramatis personae that happens in the second book, because he takes so long to release these. This is so big. Yes, is this the final one? I think it is. Book 3, it just says book 3. I think this is the last one. But yes. This one I picked up while I was away in London. So I went to the Harry Potter studio tour in London, and I picked up the illustrated Mina Lima edition of Prisoner of Azkaban. Prisoner of Azkaban is my favourite book, so I thought I would pick up this edition. This is the last one they actually fully illustrated. So it has like pop-ups and things in it. It is a very gorgeous copy, and I'm so glad to have it because it is my favourite one of the Harry Potter books. I love it. It's so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. One I picked up from Waterstones, The Designing Worlds by Tim Burton. I love Tim Burton. He is a very strange man. I will give him that. But this says things from like Frankenweenie, Corpse Bride, his Booby Tree, as I have dubbed it. I'm going to show you said Booby Tree, because we all need to relish in this man's artwork. And Booby Tree. It's weird. It's absolutely fantastic and weird. Short stories, Edward Scissorhands, like all the stuff he's worked on. It even does have a hint of Wednesday in here. And Beetlejuice, Nightmare Before Christmas. This is just amazing. It's a good old coffee table book as well. It's strong. It's paperback as well, which is rare. I'm hoping that stays where I want it to stay. And they're all falling. Please stay. Okay. So, magazine-wise, we just have the Icons magazine for Enhypen. Enhypen are a K-pop band. I saw them for my birthday. This just tells you everything about them. So yeah, got that one. Then, for children's books, we have the Winnie the Pooh, The Christmas Surprise by Andrew Gray. This is a new one for this year. So this is One winter morning in the 100-acre woods, Winnie the Pooh and friends receive letters with mysterious instructions. But who sent the letters, and what is the Christmas surprise that'll be revealed? This is just a really cute children's book, but I love reading these at Christmas. Same with this one. This is a really lovely one. So this is Tom Fletcher's Pudsey and the Thread of Hope. So follow the thread of hope to meet kind and a helpful bear. Wherever children are in need, Pudsey will be there. It rhymes. It's so cute. So Jai is grieving for his dad. Without him, Jai's life has changed forever. but Pudsey is here to help Jay smile again. Is it Jay or Jai? See, I say Jai because of the actor Jai Courtney. But it could be Jay. Join them on a magical journey to meet other children Pudsey has helped who are connected by the golden thread of hope. Uplifting and moving rhyming stories about friendship, family and love. It's adorable. I love Pudsey. I have my Pudseys here. I have one of the 10th Doctor, the 4th Doctor, and the 11th Doctor. I have my Pudseys. I absolutely adore Pudsey. Have done for years. Since I was a kid. I just think he's a cute bird. So, I couldn't resist that when I saw that coming out. I had to pre-order that instantly. So, the next ones. This I found them vintage. This should not have been sold, but hey ho. It's Broken Hearts and Zombie Parts. This is the Usborne proof copy. I really wanted this anyway. This is amazing. So Jesse Sparks has a broken heart. In a few short weeks, he'll require major surgery to repair it. Why am I getting Isaac Knight vibes from that? Don't mind me. Which means he only has a month to accomplish 2 almost impossible tasks. Shoot his epic zombie movie on a shoestring budget if he has any hope of getting into film school, and fall in love before the surgery lands him with a huge scar, because how will anyone fancy him after that? That is so sweet and also kind of... wow. Broken Houses. Oh, I can't wait to read this. I want to save this for February for the literature readathon. If I can make this fit a prompt, I will. I'm going to force this in. That sounds weirdly sexual. Anyway, this I picked up in London, in the Waterstones in Watford. Amazing. The Untold Stories of the Women Killed by Jack the Ripper by Hallie Rubenhold. This is by William Hussey. I have another one by William Hussey. Polly, Anne, Elizabeth, Catherine and Mary Jane are famous for the same thing. Though they never met, they came from Fleet Street, Knightsbridge, Wolverhampton, Sweden and Wales. They wrote ballads, ran coffee houses, lived in country estates, and breathed ink dust from the printing press and escaped people traffickers. What they had in common was the year of their murders, 1888. The murderer was never identified, and the name created for him by the press has become more famous than any of these women. This sounds incredible, and I can't wait to read this. Can't wait to read any of these. The BBC, A People's History by David Hendy. This has Daleks on the front. That's what drew me to this. So in 1922, a tiny group of men and women came together to found what is now one of the most beloved institutions in British culture. In doing so, they remade British culture anew, bringing us such classes as the Morecambe and Wise Show, Monty Python's Flying Circus, and EastEnders. Stars once fainted at the microphones now select a few spend their Saturdays waltzing for the nation's entertainment in front of studio cameras. From Daleks to Desert Island Discs, the BBC has blazed a trail for British entertainment, yet it also has always been at the forefront of the global trend, both breaking and covering the most important stories of the century on Panorama and British BBC News. Its evolution from a single radio station to a multi-channel television service, dealing with austerity, massive culture change, and now the competition with streaming services, has the BBC just as much of a national treasure as the NHS. I'm not commenting on that last bit. The stirring and monumental history of the British cultural stalwart that created the modern broadcasting of 100 years. This sounds interesting. And speaking of that kind of stuff, Jim Henson, the biography by Brian J. Jones. I like Jim Henson. I'm going to see the Muppets Christmas Carol in a concert-based orchestra way this month. Well, November. Depends on when you actually see this. You might see this in November. I don't know if you do. This is going to be good. I love how it's got the Muppets on there. Is my favourite Muppet on there? Yeah, he is. He's down here. Ralph. He's cute. Then we've got 2 more. To my left, told you this was short and sweet. The late Hector Kipling. I have spent years looking for this book. This is by Davy Thewlis. Davy Thewlis played Remus Lupin. I have spent years looking for this. I can't believe it's taken me this long. Hector Kipling has everything to live for. He's a talented artist with a seemingly perfect life, but when one of his best friends announced that he may have a brain tumour... Okay, David, that's depressing. The prospects of a character-building bereavement with all the attendant suffering is a little too difficult for Hector to resist. Will it make him a better artist? Will it make him as successful as his friend Lenny Snook, who fills limousines with blood? Has just been nominated for the Turner Prize. An event begins to unravel, and it doesn't take long for Hector's charm will to fall irreparably apart. From settees to stalkers, con men to corpses, paranoid self-portraits to S&M. David. Jesus Christ. The late Hector Kipling is an irreverent and candid exploration of life, death and art and everything in between. Holy moly. I was not expecting that. I should have... Clearly someone, the last person to read this, only got to chapter 3. Which is 41 pages in. I'll leave this in and see if I can get any further. That sounds an absolutely insane book. I have Shooting Martha, which I haven't read yet, and I've had that on my shelf since it came out. I'm going to have to dig that from the back. That's on the back of a shelf. I'm digging that out. That's going to have to come out. Why? Okay, the last... Jeez. Okay, the last book. Wednesday. A novelisation of season 1. Do you all know what this is? Do you like my pyjamas? You've seen these before multiple times. So Wednesday Addams, first-time student at Nevermore Academy, attempts to master her emerging psychic ability throughout a monstrous killing spree terrorising the town and solve the supernatural mystery that embroiled her parents 25 years ago, all while navigating newfound and very tangled relationships. I love Wednesday. The show. I absolutely adore it, and I'm so glad I've got this. I'm excited to read this, and excited for season 3 to come out. I've already watched season 2. I hope they do a novelisation of season 2. But yeah, that is the book haul. I need to go and dig out Shooting Martha. Clearly. Because life is telling me to read that, apparently. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye.